Hi, everybody. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Research and Integrating Sources worksheet that we are going to be working on. So basically what this assignment is, this Research and Integrating Sources worksheet that's going to be due on Sunday the 17th, this is basically your chance to do all of the steps that we've practiced sort of together at a slower pace throughout Unit 2 all together and at once. So that's what you're going to end up actually doing. So you can see that there's steps down here, and these are the steps I would like you to follow. So the first thing I would like you guys to do, and it's posted in the, or you all to do, it's posted in the announcement as something I would like you to do by Thursday. And the reason is this topic approval board is the way that I'm going to give you permission to continue with a topic. So I want you to post what you would like to include on the topic approval board, what you would like to look into. And this will be the same topic that you'll carry into Unit 3. So once you pick this topic, you're going to post it on this discussion board, and I'm going to tell you if it's a topic that I approve of, and you are going to take that approval and then or tweak if I give you something that I'm like, this is close, but it needs a little modification, or like, I don't know if this is going to work. You're going to take my advice, and then you are going to figure out a specific topic and find an article on that topic. So you're going to go to a database. I am actually, let me just edit that for you now that I'm looking at it. We'll just go ahead and edit it. And I'm just going to tell you guys to use specifically, or you all to specifically use Credo or EBSCOhost. Those are the ones we'll go for. Onto the Credo or EBSCOhost database. And there you're going to find an article based on the topic that I have approved. You're going to read and annotate the article. And again, the approval will come through on this discussion board. I'll post and tell you approved, fix it, not approved. I'll give you advice on that board. Read and annotate the article. You're not going to be turning this in, but it is something that you should be doing. It's a habit you should get into, and you've already practiced it, so you should know how. And then use this provided template, the Research and Evaluating Sources Summative Worksheet, to summarize, cite, provide an evaluation of the article. So if you click on this particular worksheet, this is what you're going to be turning in. So you're going to need to do the discussion board, and you're going to need to do the annotation so that you can get to a place to fill this worksheet out. This is the worksheet that you'll be graded on. So it's going to ask you information about the source itself that you find on the database. And it's going to ask you for the reference citation, which is the citation that goes at the end. You can use Citation Generator. You can use the APA Purdue OWL manual advice that I've linked in the announcement. But you're just going to put the reference here. And then you'll put the parenthetical citation template there. So however you would create parenthetical citations if you were quoting or paraphrasing it throughout. Type a paraphrase sentence from the article with APA parenthetical citation. So you're just going to do just one example showing that you know how to paraphrase, which is something we've already practiced. So here in the summary of the article, you're going to write a brief summary below. You're going to want to include all of the information that you learned about summary writing in the last assignment. So things like starting your sentence with the rhetorical information like the author, the title, the publication year, finishing that first sentence with the main idea, making sure you get all the major details in, that it's concise, that it's not too wordy, that it includes everything it needs to so it's complete, and that it has attributive tags throughout. So those attributive tags like the article says, the author states, things like that. Then you're going to do a source evaluation using the CRAP test. So these questions should look pretty familiar because they're the ones that you've gone through before. And you're going to answer those. And then you're going to offer an overall evaluation in response to the text. So following these instructions, write your overall evaluation of why this is a credible source to use for research. So don't just write like one or two sentences. This should really be kind of like the heart of your explanation. Like, now that I've thought about it, I think that it is accurate and it is relevant to my topic. I do not think it's biased. I wish that it was written by a doctor, but because the journalist doesn't have a ton of authority, she used lots of outside sources, and this is also written in the past couple years, so I find it credible. This is going to be a summary of your findings in the CRAP test. So if up here you're like, it's kind of old, it doesn't really address my topic, you're not going to want to sign off and explain that this is in fact a credible source to use for your research. What you're trying to do in this whole assignment is use all of the steps we've already worked through to find a really credible source on an approved topic. And that topic will follow you into Unit 3. You'll be working with this topic in Unit 3. You'll be using this source in Unit 3. So you want to make sure it's a strong one. This is also the chance to sort of explain, like, okay, here's what I learned in Unit 2. So that's why this assignment is considered the summative assignment, and it's worth the most points.